So, hello. Hi, everyone. I'm here with Sharie Moss. And Sharie, can you tell us where you're from?
I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Excellent. And we're going to do like a little Melt Insider. So, tell me, how did you hear about Melt? How did you come upon it?
Well, actually, a really good friend of mine introduced me to Melt, and was a Pilates instructor, and she's like the healthiest person I know, and she's always full of energy and tells me about all her newest, latest finds. And so she told me about it and showed me it. And from the first day she showed me, I was completely hooked.
Yeah. And then how long did it take you to realize that you wanted to get trained to teach it after that?
It didn't take me any time.
Yeah.
It was immediate. I knew immediately I wanted to do it the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So I was going to get trained and I went from there. And literally the first training that was available, I signed up.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Me too. So we'd love to hear your melt story. Like, what has melt helped you with? And just, take it. What
Yeah.
what has melt helped you with?
The biggest thing that happened first was that I had had plantar fasciitis for literally 15 years.
Oh
I
my
had gone
goodness.
to multiple doctors. I got the steroid injections in my feet. I had the shoe inserts. I couldn't even walk when I had kids. I couldn't even walk to their bedrooms. I had to like crawl on the floor and then rub my feet before I tried to stand up. So it was really bad and I couldn't get rid of it and it didn't change until I started doing melt. And I did melt for about a year before it went away completely. But now I can dance barefoot. Like it's crazy. Like the change is so huge.
Yeah.
And the other way it helped me is I used to be a competitive swimmer. So I had tons of stuck stress in my shoulders. And so just spending time unraveling that, hydrating the connective tissue, calming down my nervous system has made a huge change too. And being at this age and having no pain while my friends are like walking around limping, even though
Right.
like,
I know.
come melt with me, come melt with me. It's just like, I'm so thankful.
That is amazing. So the plantar fasciitis might have been a while ago, but do you remember what you did and how you started? Because plantar fasciitis is something that so many people have. So if you could maybe just give a little bit of how you started and what you think helped you the most.
You
And
mean, you mean,
staying with it for a year as well, that's amazing. And that's such a level of commitment. And people need to realize that it takes you a really long time to get into these pain cycles and it's going to take a little undoing. So, do you
yeah,
remember what you did to get rid of it?
yeah. So yeah, I started feeling benefits right away, which gave me the motivation to keep going. And I had, seen other people and other people had had success. So I was, just taking a leap of faith. But since I did have, little successes along the way, I just kept going with it. And the thing that helped me the most, there's actually a plantar fasciitis map out there. There's multiple maps,
Mhm.
but doing like the inner thigh, the calves, and then the feet, and then doing the rebalance. Those were kind of the key, maybe 4 moves, I'd say, that if I do regularly, I can, I'm never going to have to worry about it again.
Right.
So,
Excellent.
yeah.
Any other changes you want to share before we get to your classes and
Oh yeah, definitely. So another change for me that just became really prominent was like if I were to lay down on a massage table to get a massage or lay on the floor, which I never really did, but I noticed it the most when I would lay on the floor on my back, that my back would hurt, my low back would hurt. And it's from doing melt and my arms would be uncomfortable. They didn't want to lay on the floor comfortably. And so doing melt, I can lay on the floor all day. My back doesn't hurt. My arms are relaxed and my whole body just kind of sinks into the floor. So it's really like I can do that all day where I used to have to bend my knees in order to lie on my back.
right? Me
And
too. I relate to everything that you're saying.
yeah, and
Yeah.
so it's just been fabulous. And the biggest change that I've noticed in a client, she's actually a friend too, is that she had kind of knocked knees, and she was supposed to have double knee surgery to kind of get that fixed. She was super dedicated. She's actually a melt instructor too, and so she started before me, and she was able to straighten out her knees and avoid knee surgery. And she went the full way. Like she did all the melt hydration, and then she went to melt, neural strength slash performance
Yeah.
to get her knees kind of straightened out, and she never had to have the knee surgery. She looks different. I've known her my whole
Amazing.
life. And so her legs actually look different too. And that is what
Wow.
blew me away.
Yeah. We got to
So
start taking before and after pictures.
I agree. I agree.
That
Yeah.
is awesome. So Sharie, do you teach melt classes, and where and when are they?
Yes, I do. I teach on Zoom still because we haven't really opened enough in Portland to get back full time in the studios.
Yeah.
But I teach Sunday through Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday in the afternoons, evenings, and Monday, Wednesday are in the mornings. So, and that doesn't really change too much, but it may when we open back up again.
Right.
So, yeah,
Excellent.
I'm in Portland, Oregon.
Well, what we'll do is we'll put your class information in the comments section underneath this video, and any contact information you want people to have so they can reach out to you and take your awesome classes.
I would love that. I would love teaching melt because it's just so amazing. I can't stand to
Excellent.
see people in pain,
Right.
unnecessary pain.
Exactly. All right. Thank you so much, Sharie. And
Thank you.
good luck to you. Keep melting, and I'll see you very soon.
Thanks.